Hey, it's Charles here. Just wanted to touch base with you guys and give you an update for tomorrow's coaching session. And just wanted to share something with you too about the power of adversity, right? So there's a lot of things that have been going on. There's a lot of things that are going on in all of our lives. We have family issues, we have challenges, we have problems, we have things that just come up, unexpected things that come up. We have financial challenges, everything like that. And so this is what I want to say. The difference between winners and losers, or being successful or being unsuccessful, really has to do with like your attitude towards adversity, right? And adversity actually leads to power. So and I've actually seen a lot of you already in the group push through a lot of adversity and make major breakthroughs. But a lot of times we feel like we want to get to a place in life where there's no adversity, everything is just perfect and all that stuff. And what I'm saying is that it's actually, the adversity is actually what gives you the strength, gives you the power, and it actually gives you the opportunities where other people would just quit, So I'm not going to dump too much of the stuff that I've been going through, but I'll say this. A lot of you, like I work in laws is like the main thing, right? And so I'm working on 2 lawsuits. So I'm suing 2 different entities right now, right? Which takes up a lot of time and energy. Had my Facebook groups and some of my stuff get compromised, right? I just have a lot of stuff that's sitting on my plate, right? And the thing is that it's not so much about going through difficult challenges. It's more about what do you decide, what's your choice, what are you going to decide to do in the face of adversity, right? Because it's never going to really go away. And so the point that I'm making is that if you step up and take responsibility and look at it as an advantage, everything changes for you, right? So this is going to be important. Like when you guys are prospecting, when you guys are dealing with negotiations, just when you're dealing with people in general, right? Because people sometimes don't want to make decisions because of the adversity in their life, right? So someone needs to sell their home and they may want to sell their home, but they're dealing with the different adversities that are going on. And so your ability to deal with your own adversity is going to give you the strength to show them that they can lean on you to pull themselves out of the adversity, right? So there's only 2 things that happen when you go through major adversity. Either you cower and you give in, or you decide that you're going to step up. If you look at every great successful story, was from everybody, being broke and on the being homeless and then turning your life around. Tony Robbins, David Goggins, everybody, it's always the same thing. So what I'm saying is, learn to use adversity to your advantage. It's not a bad thing. It's really not. The only time that it really becomes a bad thing is if you stop taking action, right? If you just stop doing what you're supposed to do, if you just kind of start procrastinating and all that stuff, right? But when you step up and you start taking actions, there's a lot of energy flow. There's a lot of things that start opening up, like doors start opening up, people start opening up, opportunities start opening up. So there's power in adversity, right? Look at a lot of people right now. A lot of people are scared, but there's so much opportunity more than before. So find the power in the adversity and look at it as an advantage and not a disadvantage. So that's what I wanted to say about that. I just wanted to share that inspiration because I've been going through a lot of adversity like the last week and 2 weeks, right? And I made a decision. I've been working on this for over 20 years, like personal development, internal, pulling yourself out of a slump, out of depression, like all these different things that cause depression, all these different things that cause bad moods, or that cause you to not want to take action, to feel defeated, right? So that's my job. My job is to to stay strong so that I can help you guys also pull out of whatever situation that you're in. So I wanted to share this video because of what I've been pulling myself through, and how proud of myself that I'm continually making that decision. So tomorrow on the coaching session, we're going to be talking about week number 2. A lot of you guys are moving into week number 2. Did an excellent job with number 1. And so week number 2, we're going to be talking about where the money's at, the equitable deal. You're going to have 2 powerful images to print out and meditate upon. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to not only attract the people that are going to take action and that have equitable deals, so you can make 7.5 to 10% on the deals, but it's also going to help you with like what to say. Like, what do you say in the middle of a conversation? You know, how to be the rejector, how to get rid of the people that are not like the ideal clients, and just really make things clearer for you. One last thing, I want to say this. Your 90-day action plan should be like a living document. It should always keep going. You should always be revising it. And so like if you get in a slump, like this is what happened to me. Thank you. I fell off of my routine, right? So I wasn't sleeping right, I wasn't exercising right, I wasn't eating right. My priorities just fell off, and that happens to us all, right? So what I had to do is I had to go back in and revamp and redo a mini version of my 90-day action plan. You know, like, what are my priorities? Like, what am I doing this for? Like, what are the goals that I want, right? And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because this is part of how you pull yourself, you know, out of a slump, right? When you're having a down day, when you're having all this stuff, because the ancient Hermetic principles tell us that the universe is mental. The universe is mental. It doesn't matter how bad things look. It doesn't matter what it looks like. The only thing that matters is what you focus on. So if things look all messed up, look like crazy, look like the worst case, it doesn't matter what it looks like. The only thing that matters is what you choose to focus on, and what you should be focusing on is exactly what you want, right? You want to be focusing on seeing yourself accomplishing your goals. You want to see yourself on having the outcomes that you want when you're interacting with your business. You want to see yourself having the energy, having the confidence in the midst of the most craziest adversity, the most craziest drama. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, literally, people need to think that you're crazy, you know? People should be like, man, this person's crazy. Because that's all successful people are considered to be crazy, because they don't look at the things that appear to be bad or like disorganized or adversity or, you know, like disempowered. They're like, no matter what, I'm going to keep going and I'm going to make it work. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm really excited about tomorrow's coaching session. We're going to really be getting to the money now, and really getting into, you know, like this whole thing of how to really find the gold in the crisis. How to find these deals out here, because they're there, but we don't want to let things like adversity, we don't want to let things like distractions in our mind, we don't want to let things like not being clear about what the actual equitable deal looks like. What is the power of the equitable deal? Right, the 4 right angles. This is all what we're going to be discussing tomorrow, so that you guys can really get to what you want out of your business and out of your lifestyle. So yeah, we are now in the new Facebook group. I've emailed everybody the link in the Zoom. I also put it in the new Facebook group. Everyone's pretty much transferred over. Again, adversity is nothing, baby. Like, we're going to handle this. We're going to conquer. No matter what comes my way, whatever comes our way, just tell yourself that mantra, like, I got this. Like, there's nothing that can stop me. There's nothing that can stop me. There's nothing that can stop me, right? And that's why I told you guys, I got you. So tomorrow we're going to have a great class. We're going to really be talking about, you know, what to do, what to talk about in these conversations, how to really pinpoint the deals that are going to make you money, so that they don't get stuck in the process. You're not dealing with people that aren't cooperating. You see what I'm saying? We want to be dealing with the people that are like like they're following they're following like everything that you say. They're cooperating. They're excited about moving. They're excited about selling. They're excited about everything that you're telling them to do, right? This whole process. So week number 2 is literally like getting to the money, and it's going to separate the average realtor from the professional, right? This is like I said, all you need is one transaction done correctly. And on the last Q&A, I already showed you the math, but you're going to see it again in week 2, how 7.5% to 10%, 7.5% on a $750,000 transaction, 2 properties on 3 sides. After you pay your flat fee broker is like $53,000, and all you got to do is find that buyer on your actual listing, and then now you're at $73,000 on one transaction. My job, you know what I'm saying? You could take a break, you could be on vacation, you could do whatever you want. You could start financing your investment deals, right? So I just wanted to share that with you. Don't let adversity stop you. Let's get on this call tomorrow and keep pushing forward through week 2. I'll see you guys tomorrow.